No one saw that. No one saw it. Hello, everybody. Happy 2026. We're finally here for the however long year of Westie TV. We are now, I think this will be the 6th year we'll be doing this channel. Well, the seventh calendar year, but the 6th actual year that Westie TV has now been going for. Welcome everybody. It's been a big day, all up and down. Sport, news, nonsense. So we're going to run through it all tonight. I thought the first stream of 2026, it was either going to be between Football Manager tonight. We were going to do a new United career mode because I thought that would be quite fun. That was planned before Amarim got sacked this morning. And then it was between, Minecraft with Kristen and now my sister as well. She's now joined the realm too. So between Minecraft with Kristen or doing Football Manager, or it's actually for F1 26 open, 25 open lobbies, not 26. Anyways, I'm a lot better than I was a couple of weeks ago. I will admit. I feel a lot better. Hope this works. Screen capture. Yay, there we go. Right, hopefully that should work. I can see you all in the chat by the way as well. I've been kind of in and out, to say the least. A lot of people have been talking about Amarim today. Obviously, if you want to send your questions in, you can do. I'll be here. There's a few changes actually I need to show you around the world tonight. Because myself and Kristen and Izzy have all been busy. With things. Kristen mostly has been quite busy with things. The kind of hallway's not really changed. Actually, no it hasn't. The bit we came up actually a while ago, that was the... we've now got a vault, or like a storage area now. So we can store everything up, and we can pop things in. So yeah, we've got a whole storage area. We built this on Christmas. We actually built it, I think it was the day before Christmas Eve. So yeah, we were quite fortunate there. But we not really had many changes. Kristen's been kind of online and adding things when I've not been around. Because I've been, I'm not saying busier than Kristen this year, but for Christmas. But it has been a busy Christmas and Christmas period. Now it's kind of over. But Kristen's built this in the past few days. It's like extremely secure. Yeah, of course. Another extremely secure. I think that's Kristen's humour. That's Kristen's humour. But yeah, we have maps and we've got the world map. So Kristen's been building this massive forest. I don't know what she's called it yet, but she wants to build something inside here, so I'm leaving that to her. The river out to the ocean. It's pretty wild. I've noticed there's a room portal there I've not checked before. This was the village we opened up with. So we actually spawned about here, I think. And then Kristen's got her own village up here. All of these are a mountain range over here, so we've got some extreme hills here. And yeah, there's kind of like a swamp area. There's a swamp area over this way. Yeah, swamp area here. That looks weird on the top there. I've never seen that before. Might have to go have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, this is all Kristen's doing. So she's kind of built this map, and as you can see, the town has expanded a little bit. But we need to fill all these in, and we're going to knock this down as well, and we're going to try and expand this out a bit. So we have like a proper square. I think we're going to expand out this way as well. There's like a little lip, or like an underground lip under here that we need to sort out. But yeah, that's kind of the small bits. But we've got a meeting room. Kristen's sorted this out, which has been Kristen's been kind of busy. Well to do list board. So Kristen's kind of made a list board of the three of us. Finished castle exterior. I don't know if Kristen realises I'm going to do that. And continue terraforming. So I think that's what she's doing at the minute. I'm kind of not sure what I'm going to do. I need to do the interior of this place because almost got out. But yeah, I like smooth slabs. Kristen has spent well, she's been having fun with the commands, which is sort of cheating, but we're going to let it slide. But yeah, she's continuing on the castle a little bit now, so her castle's coming along nicely. We've expanded out on the wall out here. We're all using elytras now, so yeah. So she's built all this out here, in a sense. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff since the last couple of streams, but yeah, that's kind of been going on here. But Kristen has kind of overdone it. I've actually not really seen the trees yet, but she kind of has overdone it massively with the tree growing. I think she's been out of saplings and using all the bones we collected that one time. Yeah, nice little valley here. I've never seen this before. Nice, cool little valley. But yeah, we've got some cool stuff that we can have a look at, I think. I'm just having a look around really because I've not really seen. Oh, this is that portal we were on about. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good New Year's so far, or a good start to 2026 at least. Losing free sword. I might just leave this untouched, to be fair, because it's not really not in my remit. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the 2026. It's been a good week, well, a good start so far. We'll admit there's been a few occasions, let's say, where it's been a bit, been a little bit sketchy. But yeah, this is my newer project. So I want to build, like, if anyone's seen Lord of the Rings, as you know, my nerdy self, in Fellowship of the Ring, they pass something called the Argonath. And so that is what we're going to do here with this. I need to get some more firework rockets in a minute. Yeah, Kristen's building like her own little kind of sanctuary. Oh, hello. I will use that. What have we got? Blue ice, pale oak sapling. I don't feel like we need a pale oak sapling. I think we can survive with that. Sand we're lacking in massively. Yeah, Kristen's been doing a few random things. So she's like built all this and stuff, and yeah, I've kind of been not on a lot, but she's said about it, but she hasn't really said about it, which is kind of funny to say the least. But yeah, so we've got our little horses over here. I don't think Kristen's named any of them yet, so but this one's my one here. This is Shadowfax. A lot of the Lord of the Rings references you might be noticing here. I think it's Shadowfax. I need to sort these out at some point. Yeah, this whole plot's going to become, I think, an extension of the farm. Give these guys some more space, but the noises. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is Ruben Amorim. Yes, he was sacked. I think it was, considering what he did, a fair sacking. If you speak out against the board as he did, yes, the board have been dicks. I'm not going to shy away from that because, to be fair, the board were dreadful, and I mean absolutely dreadful in how they've done it. I think Kristen's fishing, so leave her be. But it's such a weird thing because I think if Amorim had been given more time, yeah, he probably would have got Champions League this season. I could feel like they could have got fifth. Given Chelsea's situation, maybe another team could sneak in, but Chelsea and Tottenham were not out of the races. Liverpool weren't either. So I was kind of resigned to, you know, kind of holding out and waiting and seeing what was going to happen. But yeah, in terms of the whole situation, yeah, it's not great. Now we've got no manager, and we're probably going to be having an interim and then a caretaker manager until next July. But yeah, it's just it's a weird situation. I mean, he wasn't wrong. Amorim wasn't wrong to say what he said yesterday. But it's such a bad timing to do it. Like, if you are the Manchester United manager, you ideally want to be sacked at the end of the season, not in the middle. Ten Hag's position was untenable. When I look at that last year, it was a silly position for Ten Hag to be in. Kristen's trees. We put ourselves in a really silly position by giving him 200 million extra, which gave us signings which we didn't actually really need. That's the thing that frustrates me the most about it, is we had Xerxes, Ugarte. De Ligt was one which was needed to replace Varane. That's probably the Matthias De Ligt was a signing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted, so it's not the end of the world on that. If it were up to me, my choice would be put Solskjaer in for a caretaker role for a while. I don't think there's anything wrong in doing that. Put Solskjaer in as a caretaker. Give him to the end of the season if you want. Let him leave his post, but let him have his time at United more. What do you call it? Let his time at United be defined well. Don't let it be defined poorly, is my advice, I think, in terms of United. But yeah, it's a shit situation. But United have been out there before. But we've done this sort of thing before, and it will come to pass. It will come to pass eventually. Right, I feel like we need to go and do some projects. We need to work on some projects. I want to feel like we need to do some indoorsy bits tonight. So we're going to do some work in here. This is going to be blocked up. I'm going to block this up completely. I'll just have a side room. But yeah, I need to make this a bit nicer. This whole interior. And then Kristen can do what she wants with it. I am going to cheat a second. Where I can and can't build out, because See, there are. Oh my god, there's a huge slime. Wait a minute. Have we got a slime chunk? That is huge news if we do. Because if we know we've got slimes, that's fantastic news. I know this is cheating, but this is all just for fun. And Kristen will probably be spamming her commands later. Sleeping through this night. Okay. But yeah, I kind of, I don't know how to build out this way. We can build out this way, we can build out that way. So this way probably more preferable. So yeah, we're going to expand out a little bit. So all we want to do is we want to find out the length of this tunnel. Minus 131. I don't know if that's seed on here, but right. Why would you do that? I'm trying to do my maths. Trying to do my maths, mate. Just let me get on with it. Minus 78 plus minus 131. No, minus 131. Shit. 53 blocks long. So, tell you what, I'll look at this. Whoa. So our portholes up here are 3 wide, 3 by 3. So essentially, what we want is a 3 by 3 hole every single point of the thing, which means have I got a notepad and pen? Yeah, yes I do. Notepad and pencil, but actually. It's got my F1 Fantasy Series notes on this. Ooh, that is one of my big things for tomorrow, actually. It's one of my big projects for tomorrow, is I'm going to sit here tomorrow while I'm doing my washing, and I'm going to redo all the merch for this year. So we're going to have a new merch drop for this year. It's going to have some special bits in there. You know, I don't want to make any profit off this because it's for you guys, it's not for anyone else. Where are the ores located? Minerals. Doors. 3 by 3. I don't know what Kristen's doing, but yeah. So I need 3. Kristen experienced kinetic energy. Oh, okay. I think Kristen might have died. This one's a 4. Oh, that's 4 by 3. Okay, fair enough. I'm trying to work out how deep a room's going to be. So I want 3 separate rooms. So ideally I want one in the middle. I think from there I can work it out. So if I have 1 central large room and 2 central side rooms, or actually I could make them corridors. What did I say? What's the best one again? Oh, that's Kristen's. I'm going to call it the weird bit. Because it is a bit weird. Yeah, I guess we can go right. I mean, we kind of can go right as deep as we can there. Make some deep rooms. It's kind of tough. It's really tough, this. I don't know how to... It's tough to do this. If I take 9 off that, it's 44. Divide that by 11. You have 4 portions of 11 actually in the middle, so... I think Kristen's not really having the best time with the Elytras. 11 plus 3 plus 11 plus 3 plus 11 plus 3 plus 11. 53, there we go! Okay. Right, I've worked it out. So we're going to have 11 here. How do I want to do this? I reckon we measure out the carpet. Shite, am I being sent now? Oh, Mum is saying work in the sports industry. This is commentary. Yeah, well, if it's commentary jobs, I'll do it. I'll take this off actually. -2 outside currently, by the way. It's been really cold. The past few days it's been freezing here in the UK. It's hard to explain why it's been so cold, but yeah, it's been a weird week, like a really weird week for weather. Have I got any? I know. I'll tell you what I'm gonna get. I got a shears. No, I can make some. I'm sure I've got some different type of wool. So yeah, that'll do. I'm starting to get a bit worried for Kristen here. I'm just gonna get myself some shears. Yes, I know it is cheating. Get over it. Okay, so 11, 11, 11. Loving your work, loving your play. There we go. And then I need the white ones to just regrow a little bit. Please can one of you just regrow your stuff so I can just go and do my bits, please? I need 3 bits of wool so I can go and make my carpet to go and lay out this genius plan. And the chances of getting 3 are not very high. I do hate how easy he's decided to multiply the farm so much that now I cannot get a single frame per second. Nope. Grow. Is it just easy to go and find one? Might be easy to go and find one like that. There's one. You won? What? One? Oh, cheers for shooting out an egg right when I'm right next to you. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I got too many. Yes, I know this does break a lot of laws of aviation, but we're going to just go with it anyway. Near vertical takeoff. So yeah, the idea is we're going to have quite a few, how do I explain? Quite a few little bits where, on this world, where we're going to have like some villagers that go roaming about, that sort of thing, some name tags and things, just to go like quality of life sort of thing. We kind of have completed the game in a sense now, so there's no point in 2, 3, right. Tell you what we're going to do. Bring this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, hopefully the math checks out, because otherwise... No. Oh, have I overcalculated by 1 block? I'm pretty sure that is the number. I'm pretty sure that's the number. If not, it's really going to annoy me. I kind of, it's hard to tell if I have got the right amount, but yeah, I've got the right amount. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just build in as normal then. So what we want to do is we want to have like corridors. I didn't never upgrade my shovel. Really annoying that. So we're kind of just going to expand out, and then what we're going to do is once we've got this expanded, and our kind of tunnels all done, then what we'll do is we'll kind of spruce it up a bit, make it like a bit nicer. Don't also have any torches, which is probably something I need to go and get in the vault. Luckily, we do have the vault, which is quite close, so we can go and get bits if we need it. So never end. Wooden stone. Weapons, tools, enchants. I swear I've got more. I put torches in a box somewhere. I know I did. It's not in special items. Farming and minerals. Still like cannons. Right, we'll get some coal in. One thing we are actually definitely lacking is wood. Wood options. It's one thing that's quite concerning. Actually, this is going to be bad. I know, bad practice, but more sticks than this, I'm pretty sure. So a thunderstorm going upstairs. Proper underground base. This so kind of what everyone wants is a underground fortress. Looks so cool above ground, but then below ground is even cooler. That's what I kind of want to have. What have we got here? I'll do a screenshot. 586. While I'm doing that mathematical method on a fucking calculator, I'm literally doing the maths on scribbling it down. I don't know why I'm doing that. 17. 3 more blocks. We just do 20 blocks deep. Quite chat tonight. Weirdly quiet chat. It's been a. I don't know what it is. I think it's just everyone. It's Monday night. Probably. Well, was it Monday night? Yeah, Monday night. One's a bit. It's one of those days of the week, isn't it? Shit ones. What one are we? 583. Okay. We also do have a mob grinder in here now. Kristen and Izzy worked on it together, and it was kind of, I was kind of like about it. I kind of wanted to get a proper spawner and do it, and then they kind of just magic something up, and I was like, oh okay, I'll follow your lead. Okay, there's another tunnel built. Third and final tunnel. Binding out tunnels has never been taken so much focus in my life, but you know. Thing is, I'm in the vault as well. I can just go straight to the chest. Last little bit. This is tunnel number 3, mined out, which is good going for us. Very good going. There we go. Nice. Right. So tunnel 1, tunnel 2, tunnel 3. We have 11 blocks in between. So we have some little 5 by or 4 deep, or yeah, 5 deep rooms we can have in here, which I think is good. We got some little 5 deep rooms, some like kind of, you know, maybe some rooms for like pets and things. That would be quite cool. Stick all the pets in. Check Kristen's all right. Kristen's all good. Keep going then. So for this one, we need to be at 629. Oh, hello. A little bit of a, just doing the moat. I was like, is that for ours? Is that for our ones? Yeah, Kristen's, I think, enjoying her castle. She hasn't really... She's not worked on that for months, which I was quite surprised she hadn't finished it already by this point, but Move villagers in there. Oh, that's a good point. Good idea. It's actually a decent idea to move them in there. If you move them in there, it's quite a... I don't think I think Kristen's watching, I'm not sure. But, yeah, if you move them in there, it's actually quite a decent... decent little place to put them and hold them up. One of my housemates tonight burnt their sweet potato fries, which was such a shame. I was like looking at this. I went into the kitchen, saw something in the oven, and no one had really claimed it. I knew it was someone's, but they had their entire like sweet potato fries in there, and this whole thing of sweet potato fries. It was a lot of sweet potato fries, by the way. I thought they were carrots, which I think is probably more a reflection on me. I didn't think, actually maybe turn it off, but I didn't look at it at all. I kind of didn't really read too much into it. Oh, lapis, that'll do. My film tonight might be Cars. I'm going to watch in bed tonight. Normally I'll watch a film and then I'll get up at like 9 AM or something. I have to get up early tomorrow, probably only 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I will get up and I will have a bowl of that. I did a 70 quid shop today in 70 quid, and it didn't feel like 70 quid what I picked up. I mean, I did pick up beer, but it just felt like, I was like, oh, okay, well. I picked up a thing of beer, even though I said I was going to stop this. I wasn't. Well, not Stoptober. That's drugs. No, not drugs. Sorry, not drugs. Stoptober's the. Yeah, Stoptober's the one for smoking, isn't it? And then I think January is the drinking one, where you stop drinking in January. Dry January, that's it. But everyone was like, oh, why don't you do dry January? I was like, I'm not boring. I know it's a big, important charity that a lot of people do utterly respect, but I don't want to be boring for a month. Like, I just, live normally, let your gut be free. Mind you, I did say I would drink more Guinness this year. That would be one. That's one of my kind of, because Guinness is a bit less calorific on the top of my head. I think it is. There's I don't know if there's studies that say Guinness is less calorific, but I will drink more Guinness this year. Probably. So throw all these in the chests. That's another film I want to watch. That's come up recently. I've seen it on my feed. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is another one I want to watch. I haven't seen it in ages. That's gravel. Why is that in there? Yeah, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is one on my watch list. It's such a fun film. The actors must have had such a good laugh doing that and reading the script. Henry Cavill's character is brilliant and brilliantly funny. Of course, that's nice instead of Cars. So I can't really say what the film's about without kind of being demonetized on YouTube, but it was very real, very, very real, some of the stuff that they were doing. Ah! Okay. That was a surprise. Oh yeah, someone, one of my old boxing group today from Bucks is a now trained EasyJet pilot. Congratulations, Leon, by the way. That's an amazing achievement. I mean, I've seen and worked with so many EasyJet pilots over the past couple of years. Some amazing ones, and you know, Leon deserves a lot. I remember he was saying he was a pilot. It's on my notes actually from a few years ago. I remember him talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, what airlines do you think?" I think I told him what airlines are you thinking of going for, but I didn't really know. But I'm happy he's found his place at EasyJet. Well done, Leon. Top man. Hello. Hello. My name is Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche. Can't quite do the impression of Sean Dyche, but put in the outtakes. My name is Sean Dyche. Kristen's got to stop, like, I feel like Kristen's been given the, like, enjoying the experience of flying so much. It's given her the inspiration to do Emperor Hirohito. That joke is not watchable in Japan. That is actually one of my favourite Frankie Boyle jokes about. I think it's like it's like being given a set of flying goggles by Emperor Hirohito. I can't remember the exact turn of phrase he used, but it was very funny. So we need to do, now I've done the kind of skeleton bits. I now have also got 6 tunnels in and around the base. I feel like we're going to have one tunnel that runs all the way along here. So the wall I'll keep 3 thick on each side. So 3 blocks thick each side. Slide to the right, slide to the left, 614. So, is that oh, sorry, plane departing Luton. I thought it was BA. I was like looking at it thinking, like, I've seen a BA and a BA go into Luton before. They, back in the summer, I think I was trekking into work. I was working one day. And I was coming back from my break. I come back here a lot to go and just put washing on a bit. I came back here and I could see a departing BA, and I was like, "What the hell? Like what the hell? What are you doing here?" Sort of thing. It's really quite weird. I didn't expect to see a BA Embraer just in at Luton. It was just quite strange, because it's not unusual that you get random aircraft at random bases, but it happens. It does happen. What is going on tonight? Monday 5th in January. Everyone, What are people doing? Probably not watching the stream. Yeah, I've got my new balcony actually. My new extended watchtower. About the dryer. Could I do a sneaky load tonight? To be fair, I'm going to be up late tonight, so I'm up at 8, so I could do it. I'm only at work 2 days. 2 days this week. It's weird. Really weird for me because normally I've been in for an extended period, but because I'm having a change of team. So I've been asked to change teams, which is fine by me. I don't mind doing it. I never mind working with new people. But yeah, it's weird because the team handover is this week, so you change your team, and you have to look at something else. So you have to do something. So I don't go on to nights until mid next week now. So I don't. It's a bit weird. I don't particularly want to go on to nights. I'm looking forward to doing nights, but yeah, I don't know. We will on Wednesday watch United versus Burnley. By the way, we're going to watch that. I think live. We'll watch United Burnley versus Burnley live, which I think will be really good fun. Hopefully. Kristen's in her cottage. I need to tear this down. It's one job I need to do. I'm getting a bit sidetracked. I tell you what, I'm going to harvest all the sugar cane. Oh, that's another thing we haven't mentioned. I did also take on the Wither a couple of times. Main reason for taking on the Wither is I wanted some beacons. So Kristen's got one of the Nether Stars, and I don't think he's given it to me yet, or I don't know where it is. But there is a definite beacon. Out there somewhere. That I need to make. We've got a harbour to build out here. See how how's Kristen's thing coming on actually? Have a look at the castle. Oh wow, hang on, I've never seen this before. What a shader pack this is. I do love a shader pack. That got a lake out here. If Kristen's realised, but yeah. Ooh, a lake. That's what I was going to check. There's something in the mountains I want to explore. I don't know if this is it. Respirations, I can go for a while, but okay, not worth it. Whoa. Don't drag me down like that. Can I drop this? Ooh. That's what we were looking at earlier then. Explore that cave. Saw something on the ground for a second, I don't know what it was. It must be these marbles. Ah, mine got a bit lost. Hang on. Ooh. I don't think we've been up this way. I don't think we've been up this way. A clock. I will take a clock. Oh, is this actually where... I do need to grow some of these actually. As soon as the cure arrives, I need to press this noise. I think she might be sorting something out. I think it's gone in for a bit of AFK time. Yeah, this is kind of what Kristen's done. I think it's quite nice. Quite nice. Oh, actually, I'll show you what Izzy's done. I've not actually showed what Izzy's done yet. That's one thing not that I don't want to show what Izzy's done, but she's kind of taken a very Bilbo Baggins approach to this world. So she's like, I'm just going to tunnel in and find a hole somewhere. I was like, okay, sound. So she's got a pond, but she's got actually quite a nice view. She's got a little campsite out here, farmland on the sides. She has Milo the cat, and then she's got like a little hobbit hole, which I think is pretty nice. And she's got stuff under here as well. Have a look around actually. Have a look around. I think these are just decorative stuff. Yeah. I think she is enjoying this. I think she's enjoying it. You would like to think. I'm going to take some blueberry next to her. Yum. Ooh. Ooh. No, I keep doing the thing open, the hot map, or the F3 open. Only 8 o'clock. I need to think of something to do tonight. I feel like if I just came back tonight, just a bit of a laugh, and then did some stuff, it'd be good. But I'm glad I actually didn't pick up crisps. Glad I didn't pick any up because they're fucking calorie fillers. I could smash off a tube of Pringles, it's a really bad thing for me to say, but I could absolutely smash off some Pringles. Okay, so this breaks through. I'm just having a look. It's kind of having a look around, really. going on? But I hope everyone's doing well. In the meantime, if you come and joined us, welcome along. Let's try and light. I'm going to try and light this bit up a bit because it's. This is one of the main issues of this area. Is you get random mobs like that. The intent on spoiling your day. Oh dear. It's a weird Monday night. Really weird Monday night. I feel like I should be back at work, but I'm not. It's like the back at work after Christmas is awful. The thing is, I've had quite a bit of leave recently as well, so it's kind of not felt right, in a sense. But yeah, it's just felt a bit weird recently. To be honest with you, it's felt a bit weird. Yeah, I think these modern houses need to go. I'm kind of torn on knowing what to do with them, but I think we need to tear them down. It's a big shame, but yeah, let's start tearing this down. Should probably do front first, shouldn't I? From top to bottom. I don't think I did. So I want to make some space for. Want to make some. I think on here I need to make some like rustic houses or something, or like a town hall. Probably better to do it fill in with the village if we can do that way. Kristen creative mode. No, she is. I kind of don't mind Kristen being in creative mode. I know it's not great, but yeah. I can take the materials elsewhere anyway, so it's kind of like one thought I did have about doing Kristen as a kind of series was there used to be this seed or like an island survival sort of thing, or skyblock might be really good fun. Doing some like challenges or something like that might actually be really entertaining. Oh, first cough for the stream. I had salmon for dinner tonight. I had a really posh dinner. Salmon. Salmon. I've not had salmon on my own. I've had salmon with my parents. Like, you cook salmon and that sort of thing. But tonight I had salmon, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about it. It's an expensive fish. I think it was like I bought it for like £3 in Tesco, so it was not bad. But for fish, as fish goes. But it was kind of like a ready-to-eat salmon, 100 grams of salmon platter sort of thing, which I thought, oh, okay, that'd be good for like dinners and stuff. But yeah, I just need to eat well. I had some spinach. I had a yogurt for dinner. I'm trying to eat better. I think the one thing that I really struggled with at the end of last year was I wasn't eating well enough, and also I wasn't actually getting a lot of exercise, which is quite normal. I mean, I wouldn't really go out a lot anyways, because I'd either be working on the channel or I'd be at work, and this would be me sat in a seat. Like, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to probably go and go have a walk about, I think. One of my aims for tomorrow is going to do some washing. Do all my washing tomorrow. Ooh. And then I think we'll stream probably about 4ish tomorrow afternoon. I'm very tempted to go and set up that's one thing I need to do, is go and set up the Westie TV TikTok. Because TikTok I haven't really looked at in terms of for shorts and things. No fault of anyone's. It's just kind of I haven't really. I've not looked at it and gone, oh, okay, that'd be great, but it'd be a great platform to do. But it's just not. To get views on TikTok is hard. It's a really hard thing to do because you're in a saturated market. YouTube's the exact same. In a sense, tonight is probably a really good example of it. But yeah, it's just like, you know, social media is tough if you're trying to grow these days. Like, if I didn't have the audience base I do at the minute, it would be really hard to grow. If I started a new channel from scratch, it would be really hard, like properly hard. And I probably wouldn't do it. It's just kind of out of. I wouldn't want to do that, if that makes sense. Let me take these away, actually. Lost my train of thought. Almost done destroying this. Yeah, I think Thursday we could do a stream, maybe Football Manager. But it's quite a lot of streams in 1 week. 4 streams in a week is hard to do. I need to also do. I need to look at cars. Unbelievably, it's one thing I haven't done yet. Is go and look at cars and options. I feel like I'm going to get complaints if I don't have a look at anything. You know when you're not that kind of, what do you call it? You're in a kind of mindset of everything's working, everything works out well. I don't need to spend a lot of money on this. I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that. I'm in that kind of mindset. Then again, I've got to get the MOT on my car. But I've got to the 8th of February. So I've got another month left on the MOT, and then I need to get it redone. which if you've never done an MOT in the UK before, they can be pretty brutal, like properly brutal. MOTs can be a bugger, like a proper bugger. Like my brakes went a couple of months ago, and were squeaking. Turns out the pad had worn so thin that if I'd have braked, I wouldn't have been able to do emergency stops anymore. If I'd have braked hard 5 more times. So yeah, that'll be a lesson if you are doing your MOTs this year. If your brakes don't feel right, they probably aren't. Like I typically brake quite late anyways in the car. It's a bad habit from sim racing, but like in a sense I know where to brake. It's not like, as I've got more and more comfortable with the car, I've kind of known where to brake and things, and it's really hard to get sim racing habits out of you when you're driving in the real world in cars. It's horrible. Like the way I hold the wheel, the way I hold, the way I go into the clutch. Actually, is one thing I do. If I do not use auto clutch and use the clutch, I do get into bad habits. Well, I'd love an I don't know if I'd love an automatic or a manual in the next car, to be fair. Probably, hopefully neither, but I'm looking at getting a Corsa. Now, a lot of people are quite controversial about Corsas and how they are. It's not a dream car, but it's a car that works for me at the minute, if that makes sense. So, you know, I'm not too bothered about it. I don't know what Kristen wants to do with the wall, by the way. I'm probably going to take this part too. I could, if I wanted to get rid of them very quickly, just light them on fire. That actually might be a good idea if I just do it. Light them all on fire, the leaves on fire. Because, to be fair, Kristen's grown loads of trees to the point where we probably don't actually need them. Oh dear. I feel tired. I don't know why. I just feel tired. Like, not a bad tired, but just a weird tired. Like, Oh, there's the dragon egg. Oh, I forgot I put it in here. Okay. Alright, well, that's cleared a lot of things up. Yeah, we were trying to work out where the dragon egg was, but we wanted to make like a shrine for it. Something. Where is the flint steel? Insert the Jack Black quote. Much better, by the way, without this, without the kind of ugly. I was going to watch this burn. No, you know what I'm going to do before I have the next beer? I'm going to put in a big thing of water. And maybe some Mentos as well. Oh, the left hand one extinguished. Shit. I go with it. Right, sorry everyone. I believe it's still snow here, it's just settled. For a couple of days now we've had, the snow that we had has not left. Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, no, okay, sorry. I kind of like the burning them. If there's anything watching Kristen... Actually, I can't tell. Can I make that joke? I don't think I can make that joke. bomb. Right, now Kristen should be able to, if she wants to, can make some more plots, and then we can put some more village houses on them, which should be really good. That flavour of mint. That flavour of Menta was strong. What was that? That's a strawberry one. Okay. We are also going to need to move the Nether portal. Annoyingly, despite it being quite a good spawn, I need to move it. I reckon we move it into. Yeah, I think we need to move. We need to move a couple of things. Need to terraform this out. There goes the portal. Fuck, I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks here. To the UHC. Not sure where I want to put it though. Hey, Triangle's here. Good to see you, buddy. How you been? Congratulations on your nomination, by the way, Triangle, for live stream viewer of the year. It's a very, very good award to receive. Very good award to receive. Oh no, not an award. So Panda won it, but you had a nomination for live stream viewer of the year. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. How was your Christmas and New Year? I don't think I've seen you since the awards actually. So it's been a while. Yeah, welcome along. Yeah. If you saw the Westie TV Awards, There was a live stream viewer of the year award, and it went out to a few. We put four. So I think it was DKV, Panda, Cladder, and Triangle. Yeah, you got no. The Westie TV Awards is the greatest honour you could have as a to be nominated for a greatest to be nominated for an award is a huge honour here at Westie TV. It's a good question, actually. To be fair, the awards have kind of gone out of my head now. Most of you, I haven't really thought about them. Let's have a look a minute. Let's go and double check. Let's put this up here a second. Still on my thing. Yeah, the public voted on this, by the way. Triangle, you came second. You had 7 votes of the public. The public gave you 7 votes. So Panda came first with 16, so 64% of the vote. You came second with 7, and then DKV came home back with 2 votes. So it's a big award to receive. It's a very big award to receive. A second place in the Westie TV Awards. I mean, it took Francois Collou. He doesn't talk about it often, but it took him about. He finally won his first Westie TV Award. Oh wait, sorry, he won 2. Apologies. Francois Collou won 2 awards this year at the Westie TV Awards, which is pretty major. How many voters were there? There were 29 responses this year, which is not a bit less than I thought we've had in the past. We usually had about 60. Yeah, the Westie TV Awards sometimes there's about 60, but we didn't have the voting period open for long this year. But yeah. We're going to put this portal. This might be an issue. I don't know where we're going to put this portal. Shame, because we actually had quite a good never spawn. Quite a good never spawn there. That is a tough one. But yeah, the awards were good fun though. I did enjoy making them this year. They were last minute, like they properly were last minute. But yeah, I mean it was. Fuck's sake. Hey, Panda's here as well. Good to see you, buddy. Got pushed out to the subscribers. Welcome to Boom. Well, welcome everyone. It's good to see you all. Happy Monday. I can make it look nice thanks to Pinterest. Kristen's been enjoying Pinterest, I think, for Minecraft builds, but yeah, I think we could do some paths. I'm going to do some paths. Yeah, I hope everyone's been doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your enjoying Monday. It's been a good Monday. If you've been mixed if you're a United fan, but yeah, it's been a weird day. Weird day. I mean, we literally woke up to the news this morning that Amram had entirely implying it's Saturday. It has felt a bit like a Saturday. I'm back to work on Wednesday this week, so I'm kind of not looking forward to it, but yeah, I know it's coming. Whereas uploading the 31 of the month, and it has 31 days. I don't know how many uploads we did last year, but I feel like we did do quite a few videos last year. Have a look actually. We definitely did loads in the last part of the year. Okay, quite a few. $181 uploads, 60k views, 58 comments, 114 likes. And the top video was a yeah, I know, and yeah, I know what you mean. Triangle, yeah, I know it's your vids. I was trying to have a look to see. I don't know how many videos we uploaded last year, but we uploaded an absolute ton of videos last year. The channel, I think this year, what we're going to do is we're going to try and take a bit of a new direction on it. I want to make some. I want to make some content this year that actually has a bit more meaning than it used to. And has a bit of longevity about it as well. So it's not like just the charity cup or... we will still do commentary. We will still do commentary 100%. I don't think that's not going to be out of the question. The football commentary is going to continue. Yeah, it's just a bit of a I've got that weird feeling of where I want to go and make something cool, but oh, that was Azalea. Nice. Here's why I get in trouble from Kristen, because I've not used shears on the thing. Goodbye. But yeah, I don't know. This year's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird in the sense that I need to update the channel a little bit more. I need to be better at social media. I need to be better at a lot of things, but they're going to take a lot of time. Which is the hard part. Do I need to do it that way? Actually, I'm gonna expand that a bit more. But I think in terms of this year, there's a couple of anniversaries coming up as well. I it's kind of, you know, it's gonna be a weird. It's going to be a weird year. I'll put that into perspective. We've got the World Cup coming up too, which I'm really excited about. Like, I love the World Cup. You know, it was really good to see the other night. It was good to see... I think FIFA backed down on the tickets. I might be wrong. Probably, I'm massively wrong on that, but... there they are. I need to sort all those chests out, probably off screen, off camera. Got a pen for comics, nice. Cool, man, cool, man. We're going to do a watch line for Croatia, England this year. I think we failed as human beings. I think it's got to happen. I think if I'm not working it, I need to check it, actually. If I'm not... I don't know what games I'm working in the World Cup this year. I know I want to be there for the opener. I will probably... If there's one game I want to do this year, it's stream the opener of this year's World Cup. I feel like I'll fail as a human being if I don't stream the opener of the World Cup this year. Yeah, so I think I've got to stream the opener 100%. I got some pens. I actually got some pens this year for Christmas as well. So my dad thought, oh, I was thinking like, oh, these would be really good for commentary notes and things. I thought they'd be different colours. They're all black ink. So I've got like some different red as I called them, the LGBTQ pens. And I thought, oh, that'd be really good. I'll be able to write different colours for my commentary notes and things now when I do get round to it. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting this year. It's going to be really interesting this year. Colour pencils myself. Yeah, I'd love to. I don't know. I'd love to get some like a coloured. I think it's Stabilo that do like a load of coloured pens. I want to say it's Stabilo. I think it's Stabilo. How you pronounce it? They're German, so it must be done to exactly the order. That sounds a bit wrong. It must be done exactly to specification. If it is not done to exactly no, that's okay. I can't do it. No, I'm not doing that accent anymore. Slightly borderline, Elliot. Stabilo is the goat. 100%. I like Uniball as well. I do a lot of my notes and things in Stabilo. No, sorry, in Uniball. I don't know the pens actually. These ones. So is it Uniball? Yeah, Uniball Eyes. I do a lot of my commentary notes with these. If it's like a big final or something, I will do like a commentary set for it. The one thing I want to do is I want to do some T-shirts with the commentary notes on, of a lot of cool fixtures. So like some of the best games, like the FBC Champions League finals, I want to do some posters for that. Some things that the guys can have in their rooms and things. Like if they want to have it, or like a print or something of it, like something cool like that would be amazing. But I'm going to be working on those kind of tomorrow, in a sense. With the my plan is tomorrow to get to work on some new merch for the year. We're going to be using Fourth Wall. But yeah, marking my scores. Yeah, it's good shout. Marking scores and things. So last week about drawing on Pokemon. I'm gonna do a short comic on loads of my channel. Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it, 100%. Trying out Faber Castles. Faber Castles are like that. From what I remember, I remember there was an art teacher I had at my high school, and they used to love Faber Castell pencils. When we did for the students who went on to go and do the big exams for art and things like GCSE and A level, they recommended Faber Castell pencils as perfect artwork. So Shakespeare had Faber Castell pencils back in the day, and when Shakespeare had the original pencils, and he used to chew the end of it. He was a bit weird, Shakespeare. But you know how pencils have the marking on the end as to what pencil it is? As you get like, you know, HB, 6B. So Shakespeare used to he used to have a load of 2B pencils. So when his friends picked them up, he couldn't tell if it was 2B or not to be. That took fucking ages. I'm really sorry, that's a shit joke. That's the worst joke I've ever had in my life. That will make a short. Westie TV Shorts 2025 Shakespeare jokes. How the mighty have fallen. We've gone to Shakespeare jokes and humour. Shop at Farmers Women's Academy, the Ton of Shades. I went into the last time I went shopping for stationery back in September because it was my mum's birthday. I wanted to buy her a nice pen because she was starting a new. I think that's that joke. I don't think we can wrap it up. Oh come on! It was good. That was good. That's some of my more advanced humour. Never mind. Because that's my advanced humour. I'm fucking letting the side down here. What was I going to say? Yeah, I went shopping for like, a pen for my mum. Because I thought she might enjoy having like a nice pen for her birthday, so for her new job. And like all the stuff, all the cool pens you had in high school. Shit, so I always want to end the stream right now. Bye everyone, it's over. Right. See you later, everybody. We're off. No. We're not done yet. I know Kristen's just rolling her eyes in the background. Kristen's watching this stream right now and just gone like, oh, fuck, he's had it again. Kill me. Anyway. What was I looking for? Cue the Scott the Was outro. Yeah. Gvardiol broke his leg. What? Yesterday? Fuck. Is he out for the... Would that put him out for the World Cup? I don't think it would, but... What was I looking for? Oh, there. Let's go for the wrong fucking shulker box. Twice. How's he broken his leg? Fucking hell. I feel like I started off the stream with the elephant in the room, Amarim. I'll answer any question you think you have on him, because honestly, I am just as confused as I think a lot of people are confused as to why we've done it. I don't know either. It's one of the weirdest out of all the sackings I've seen from United. He's going to have surgery later this week. It's not great. Not great for City though at all. Like that's a horrible, horrible time to have surgery as well. Yeah, right when you're on the up as well. It's a horrible, horrible time to have surgery. Yeah, rest in peace to Vardiol's leg and shout out to his family. Is all I can say on the matter. Six, 3, 12, 15. Try to translate as well as possible. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can actually fit 2 extra plots on it then. Now we've done it in the middle. Are we 4 wide there then? 3 wide there, 4 wide there. So we'll just go 3 wide here then. This makes me feel very painful having to do this. That was more painful than my Shakespeare joke earlier. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 wide. Oi, oi, oi. I already missed the darts. I feel like that Paddy Power ad with Russ Bray at the minute. The joke was worse. Okay. I'm glad we made that clear. I'm glad we worked it out. Fracture the right tibia. Vardy will have. Is it the fibula or the tibula that is the longest bone in your body? Okay, so it sounds like City. Dart Sound was used by my. Oh, it's the goal song. Okay, nice. Good choice for it, though. Very good choice for it. Oi, oi, oi. So Kristen and I, we put the darts on the other night. Guess who fell asleep first? It wasn't me for once. No, Kristen fell asleep at set 4. So Littler, to be fair, it was a bit of a steamroller from Littler this year. I mean, the entire tournament was an... Oh. FEMA, that's it. Not always about winning the Westie TV awards. No, it's about the taking part, isn't it? It's the main thing is you took part in the awards and you enjoyed the awards. That is the main thing. Congratulations on your award, by the way, Panda. I will say it. I completely forgot to. I haven't actually spoken to a lot of the winners. Fraser Garden was really unhappy that he won Unk of the Year, which I thought was nice. I thought he really. The bigger the big bones. Oh, Kristen's in. Hello, Kristen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I might have to bring this back a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Kristen was the first to fall asleep at the darts the other night. So yeah, Little had a really good run in the tournament. It was, yeah, Little had a brilliant run, like an absolutely storming run to the title. Like no one, I watched his opening game against. It was the Lithuanian guy, Laban Wi-Fi password. His name was a Wi-Fi password, to put it that way. But he was decent, like very decent. Calgary Flames, baby, Calgary Flames. Yes, Kristen is blatantly cheating. We're allowing her to do it. just trust the process, okay? Yeah, that's gonna be our last bit there. In fact, I didn't really need to do what I did there. I might just yeah, I'm gonna keep this bit here. Apologies, we got it massively wrong. Guess who should have listened in biology about knowing the bones? I've actually never. The one fact I like to flex a lot is the one fact I do like to flex a lot is I've never broken a bone. However, that could all change next week. I know it's triangle. You always bring out the it's about the Calgary Flames, baby. Look, it's all flames. Come on, flames. It's about the flames. Calgary Flames. We got another clear night.
Oh yeah, we do.
We are actually expecting snow tomorrow morning, which is interesting. Unless the forecast is updated now. No snow, just rain tomorrow night, and it's cold rain too. And they're saying snow Friday. I'm kind of losing the will to live with the weather forecast at the minute, because if it was going to be snow, we know it's going to be now. This is what pisses me off and frustrates me about the weather. It snowed everywhere today. To be fair, I can't really comment too much on it, but the weather in Amsterdam has been bloody awful, and I mean bloody awful. Like, I've been looking at the weather today, and I'm like, God, I'm glad I'm not on that region for a few weeks. The weather has just been awful. I think the amount of flights they cancelled today were upwards of not TUI itself. I actually don't know about TUI's, if we have actually cancelled any flights. I don't think we would, because we don't cancel flights, but which is why we have one of the worst metrics in Europe for on-time performance. But it's if you have a what do you call it? I don't know how you put it really, but if you had a I'm just trying to work out how I do this. Yeah, in terms of the weather and things, it's just been weird. Like, how the weather has been in recent weeks is just strange. Like, I don't know how to describe it to you guys. It's just not been great at all, and it's just because we've had a blast of Nordic air coming down into Europe, and the entirety of Germany suffered massively in terms of the snow, but the Germans are very good at it. historically they've been very, very good with snow and snowfall. So in reality, they're not actually as big as a worry as we kind of expected. Weird, I'm not country. What's my favourite? Sun and Moon. I've not actually played Sun and Moon. But I feel like I need to play Sun and Moon at one point. It's kind of on my list of ones to play. I have been overdue a playthrough of Pokemon Black and White again. That's been on my. It was kind of on my Christmas list to do, but I didn't really get around to it. Sorry, Skeleton Horse. Did I pick these guys up again? I actually cannot remember. Yeah, it was. I need to find somewhere for these. First bit's 4 wide. Wait, whoa. That goes in. Yeah, I think so. That works. Yeah. I think that's how you do it. Is there 5 in the middle? It shouldn't be 5 in the middle, surely. I just want to sort the corner before we put bushes down. I just kind of want to sort it out. Trying to think of things we can discuss. Really, we're on stream while we're working out the corners here. Working out the corner mystery. In terms of United and Amarim, I think that might be our next topic this evening. I could probably discuss it pretty deeply. 6 in. Okay, 6 in now. Jesus. Okay. You know, I can see myself watching this film tonight, actually. So I sometimes try to watch a film for... Done. Perfect. Well, we've got 2 curves now, so I can now... we're going to call this the tip end. Oh yeah, Joe, I feel like I should explain it. Why on my personal Instagram, Joe Mulligan likes to put the tip... He basically makes a comment about having a tip joke, and the tip jokes are interesting, but they don't really make a lot of sense. In a sense, because to a lot of people, basically there's a lot of jokes going around about a tip. Basically, doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know why they make the jokes, but hey ho. It's basically a really subtle dick joke. Yeah, maybe I should build over this a bit. And remove this sort of thing as well. I find it ever so slightly unrealistic. Just an observation that the lightning rods stay up. Just a really annoying observation that I kind of noticed with the... It's a very good point, actually, that triangle. You gotta think Ultron. Well, Jarvis didn't. Jarvis wasn't in Iron Man. He wasn't. He just wanted to help Tony Stark. Kristen's doing actually a really nice job of this, by the way. So we've got like a plot of land that we can use here. So I might build like an outcrop off this, to be fair, off the castle. There'll be another plot here of land. Then I want to do something big here, like a kind of big building. Jarvis chalk it little. Jarvis, play Sabrina Carpenter. I think it's on the thing actually. Hang on, the Be Right Back message. I don't know if it's on. Is it? Is that it there? The Jarvis? No, I don't think it is. But that's meant to say Jarvis plays Sabrina Carpenter really loudly. Then we got Michael with our doing the PK Humble, Dan Heel, Absolute Cinema. That's a top meme. I'm probably going to put that on a T-shirt for Dan Heel, and that one I probably might put on a T-shirt as well. Gary Neville celebrating Kuehl, Charles Leclerc, Trump with the. I actually nicked that from an EasyJet group chat. when I was at EasyJet, I actually nicked that Donald Trump on the DJ decks. So we introduced boarding music. So when I was at EasyJet, they introduced boarding music, which is so as you come on the aircraft, that you hear music now, which I thought was a good part of the experience. I thought it was nice, but a lot of cabin crew hated it, which was strange and weird. Kristen's kind of just enjoying the leafing at the minute. I probably need to get some resources together. I'm going to go to the top of the thing and chop down the trees. Actually, that's a banger of an idea. Why don't I do that? I'm going to put the lightning rods on top of the things. If I land it perfectly on here. Oh, there we go. Right. Just popping that on top of the flagpole. It'll probably go down like a fucking sack of shit, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Mr. KO, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Happy New Year to you. We can't see the screen. I've done it again. I've actually done it again. You have to count the amount of times I do this year. I've happened again. I don't know why. We're getting on transition now, by the way. That's cool. I've not seen it before. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Hey, New Year, same shit. I could actually probably cut these all down now. Boing. Is there anything down here? I did get Northern Lights a while ago. Is it in the shader settings? I don't know if it is. I see the screen. Yeah, I know. I keep doing that. I'm so annoyed. I always do it. Aurora Borealis. Is Unbound over it on? Yeah. Okay, there we go. See? Aurora Borealis. There we go, ladies and gents. Look at that, that's amazing. What the hell is going on there? Aurora Borealis? Seymour. Skinner. I used to do that to James Skinner. James Skinner's Bucks FC. That's how I used to say hello to him. I never think he has quite got that I used to call him that because of that, The Simpsons. By the way, I find it's kind of funny. Good lad, James. Really good. Localised entirely in stream. It actually is possible to get Aurora Borealis down here in Luton at the minute. Right. Back up we go. Kristen made this sort of forest up here, by the way, and it's kind of... Oh yeah, you want to fight? Get absolutely wrecked. Get absolutely murked, mate. Firstly, wondering, I haven't really done. I wasn't here for this weekend for FBC, so I don't know what happened. I believe Andrew said they had free, and I think this is one of the big issues they're having with this year's. A lot of teams are getting loans this year, which I think Sora is now starting to realise that it's probably not possible to do this. It's probably not possible to sustainably do 5 teams. Oh no, 5v5, sorry, not 5 teams. Because if you do 5v5, you need everyone on each week. My hope is they go for the national teams and for the World Cup, they just do every team's invited. It's going to be a great festival of football and a bit of fun. Should I put Aurora Borealis on in Aurora Borealis? Every night, full moon, just snowy biome. No, by Aurora Borealis. Such an incredible phenomenon, though. I've seen actually quite a few pilots and people putting up photos and videos of. Can't believe Izzy doesn't wants to miss Showtime Wombles at Wimbledon. I went to see Wimbledon versus Peterborough yesterday, by the way, and that was no, not Wimbledon. Wimbledon Wickham yesterday. Adams Park, which was good fun. It was actually really good fun to watch. It was just a shame that Wimbledon just didn't really have we didn't have a shot on target. To put it into perspective, there were no shots on target the entire game. Right. Geronimo! Thank you to Kristen for doing this wonderful work with the thing. Yeah, I was going to say. Need loads of these actually. don't think that works. Okay, we'll work it out. Work it out. Sounds. Is that? Hang on, just checking flight radar a minute because that looked heavy. Sorry, probably just got like a me going like, yeah, in a thing. Stansted having issues at the moment. Why is Stansted having issues? We had any flights out of that Stansted today? No, just the Emirates off to Dubai. Okay. I'm just having a look. Amsterdam is the top for disruption at the minute. That was a very, very low Yasi. That's Romania? Yeah. Oh, right on the yeah, Romania. I was like, Yasi, that's a long way away to go. G Clap is currently doing circles over the A505 near Duxford. Will Clap. What was Will Clap? That was the Will Clap was the I think Will Clapp was the one that had the was he the American footballer player that everyone decided to use because his name was funny, I think. Captain America film wouldn't go amiss tonight. That'd be a great one to watch on my night shifts. Captain America film. Just needs a bit. I need some. Woof. Woof. I'm gonna chuck all the random shit that I've got picked up here. Go. Oh no, wait, I'm going down there, aren't I? It's a slow glide. Yeah, every hero has a different backstory. I mean, have you seen a clip? Have you've ever seen that? If you've what? There's a film. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a right. Perfect. There's a bit with Stan Lee. So the guy who made Marvel comics, he's probably one of the most famous comic book creators or artists in the world. He is the greatest of all time in that regard. And he's in a film and he's saying like, "Oh, everything was my persona, the girl I lost." Every different superhero had a bit of a part of me in that sense. I thought that was really powerful and really, quite good of Stan Lee actually. Yeah, but that's kind of It feels stupid art saying, "Oh, if you know who Stan Lee is, yeah, like If you know who Stan Lee is, you that my mate Stan Lee. Oh, hello. Tell you what, I just thought on the kind of subject of film, my best purchase this month is film related, and it was the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy for 15 quid, I think, on Amazon. I was like, wow, okay, that's good. And then like 2 days later they got the deal with Netflix done. I was like, oh, okay, shit. I thought I was really smart, but no. Probably should have bought a shulker box over. That's probably one thing I could do. Yeah, if I get a shulker box of stuff, then that makes sense. Get a spare shulker. Professional. Kristen just slamming into walls. I'm joking. Sorry, Kristen. That was a harsh joke. Harsh joke for me to make. Superheroes' costumes, somehow it's easy to think about villains' costumes. Yeah, I get what you mean on that. It can actually be a lot harder to do someone you hate than someone you love, you know. I need a lot of spruce logs. The one thing I do need is a lot of spruce logs. I might actually light this area a little bit. Keep working through the night. Kind of want to build up to the castle as well. That's one thing I want to do. Just back at the house, I think. One thing I do need in this world is some actual living quarters, because I've kind of been a bit nomad for a while. Is that the right? Nomad's probably the right way to put it. I feel like nomad. Nomad's probably the best way I can put it. Living on the run. Keep going, keep going. We've got a lot of stacks of wood to try and That's good. That's a good thing though, Triangle. If you think about it, if you're showing what you're doing to someone, like, you know, you get their opinion too. Like, I don't often, like, I might not show Kristen something sometimes. Like, I'll show her like, oh, what do you think of this? Like, does it look good? Does it look alright? Like, content-wise, I don't think Kristen might dispute that, but sometimes I will like say, oh, what do you think of this or this idea? Like, it's not a bad thing to do. So if it's what you want to do, then yeah, great, do it. Like, ha, funny, ha ha. And on cue, Kristen comes to muck about my trees. Yeah, I think showing things to people is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Like, just be careful who you show. I think it's the one thing. Yeah, it could be someone you trust. João Cancelo to Barcelona. Iraola. Oh my God. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has shown interest in taking Manchester United. Come on. Come on, Ole. Come back. Come back and do some bits for us. Please. I would love... Yeah, if you want to, mate, send it on Discord. I'll have a look at it later. When I'm in bed. Kristen, stop mucking about my trees. I know it's you. Thank you very much, but it's all good. No, thank you. I'm joking. I know it's you though. Kristen's messing about in creative mode. Oh, you don't have Discord. Ah, okay. Hello. Hi, please. Don't know what you're up to at the minute. This is worrying. I know you're invisible though, it's the one thing. Right, Kristen, I'm not being funny. It's getting quite scary now. Stay in Turkey, get free teeth surgery. I actually have a very funny story about that from when I was cabin crew. I do have a funny story of when I used to do Turkey flights as cabin crew. So when I was at EasyJet, I used to do. So I think I did 3 different routes at EasyJet, and it was Bodrum, Izmir, Bodrum, Antalya. My 3 that I did. I feel like there's a 4th Turkish one somewhere. But my favourite pastime on those trips, because it's a good 4-hour flight, so you do a couple of, you do 3-4 hour flights, so you do a couple of passes up and down the cabin with the drinks trolley and things. So you get to speak to people and things. And my favourite bit was when you did the safety demo, and you don't get to speak to a lot of passengers on boarding and all these things, but my favourite bit was looking down the cabin and you just see all these dodgy haircuts, or not haircuts, hair transplants, turkey teeth, um, really bad facelifts on some occasions. Like it was funny, but it it just it kind of sums up your day. You know. Oh. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's a smiley face. I was like, I'm not sure what it is, Kristen, but you know, you go, girl. Yeah, that was like, you would be surprised how many people, if you go on a trip to Turkey, how many people would actually have like all these turkey teeth and stuff like that. It is mental. But because you're having to maintain a professional image in a safety critical role, you cannot laugh. Especially in the safety demo, there has been an instance once where I think I spoke to. It was a mum and her 2 kids, and I think it was one of the it was like the first holiday away. And basically, the mum was like, I think it's the kids' first time flying. So obviously, when it's their first time flying, you try and make it as special an experience as you can. Not only for the kids, but for families as well. Make it a lot easier. Nice, Kristen. But you try and make it as nice an experience as you can. And the one, there's actually 2 occasions. There's 2 stories I can tell in this. But the first one was, it was the mother saying to the kids, "Are you going to listen to the teacher?" And then kind of gestured to me, and both kids looked up at me, and I basically went back to them and said, "I'm not quite a teacher, but on this one occasion I can be." Yeah, I was in the plane for a moment. Yeah, you can be your jokey self. You really can. It like cabin crew is a whole personality thing. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. You know. You have to have a bit of charm as a cabin crew or flight attendant. You know, it is a hard role. By day 5, if you usually work 5 days on, and then you have like a few off. But it is brutal. The flying hours you do, it's a lot of it's based on the flying hours you do, and a lot of it is brutal, like really brutal hours. There was one crew, I remember meeting them on an early. So an early is like a 6 a.m. report, and then you depart at 7, 6 or 7. 6 or 7 in the morning. So yeah, it was you know, you had your moments, and a lot of the time, you know, a lot of the passengers wouldn't realise you're actually up at 3 in the morning with you to get to the airport. They think you're fresh faced and ready to go, but a lot of the time we weren't. A lot of the time we were tired. Like, I have fallen. Well, I can't talk about that, but yeah, it's just you know, it's a lovely job to have. You see some really good places. You meet some incredible people. First person to do the MLG water bucket clutch off the plane gets $30. I've actually, some of the ground crews are actually, like, in some of the airports are really lovely. So like all the dispatchers and things. So like the people that meet you, speak to the crew, coordinate the aircraft, do the turnarounds, are some of the loveliest people. And especially in some countries, you wouldn't actually expect. But yeah, like some really lovely people across the world. There are some really lovely people. And you know, in places you wouldn't actually expect either. But yeah, does that? Want to come and do a career in aviation? Well, you got the opportunity is there. Oh my god! Ah, oh, it's a small tree. Aviation's a good career though. It really is a good one. It's when aviation goes wrong. That's when it all gets a bit leery. And I'll leave us like that for a second. Annoying this. I can't really I'm gonna let things run. It's a bit of a shame, but so yeah, I'm actually taking a break for a minute just to refresh, talk about my drinks and stuff, and then I'll come back. What time is it now? 9:30. 40 minutes. Another 45 minutes. I think I've got in me. It's alright, and then we'll give it a rest. Why don't you give it a rest? Got more rabbit than Sainsbury's. No, I can't do that. It's such a misogynistic song. See how Creston's Castle's coming on. I don't think she's done much to it. She's edited a bit of it. It's like Rapunzel's castle, this. But what I want to do is, for her, I kind of want to do like a thing out the front gate, and then like something going across. Yeah. Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. Yeah, right. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back in a moment, and yeah, enjoy the "be right back" messages. Woo! And we're back. Oh, break it down for a squirrel. So that Squirtle gif was taken from I don't know where. I saw it online and I was like, that would be good for the stream. Waiting for it. There's a lot of niche references in there in that thing. I'm ready to chill the beer a bit more. There's a lot of niche references in there, like and then glide all the way. But yeah. What the fuck? I should have our realistic ranges for this on the rain is realistic on the shader pack. I do like it. Martin O'Neill back as boss from Celtic until the end of the season. Jeez, that's going to be a... Why didn't they just keep him? Like... How embarrassing that is for Celtic. I'm sorry. If you're going back and you're bringing back directly the man who you said you didn't think was good enough to last the season and then putting him in until the end of the season. Do as much of this as possible because but if I do is get as much wood as I can over the next couple of next half hour or so, then I can start my kind of project huts, so I can kind of build some houses for these villagers to be in. I'll probably do that over the next few days. Dig out. Okay, that'll be the last for a while. Stand out the way for it. Couple more trees, I think, and that'll be us done in terms of tree chopping. The Lego Smart Brick I've just seen come up on my page. Nice, I'm liking the look at this. That's it. So I just saw myself out a second. I bought another leg. I think the next Westie TV. I don't know if the next Westie TV Awards will happen. To be honest, it's a difficult one because I'd love to do. I don't know how many I'm. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for another. This is the thing. I'm 24 this year, so I'm getting old. When you get to your mid-20s, you kind of don't want to be doing this anymore. With all due respect, I mean, unless it gets really good this year, and I hope it does. My only hope is this year it does get really good in terms of making content. The channel's doing well. If it does keep doing well, I will, obviously continue. But if it gets to the end of next year and it's not quite worked out, then I will be probably making an exit, which would be a shame. I mean, it always is a big shame when when someone leaves, but I feel like there'll be one point where I do decide to make an exit. And Westie TV does come to an end. It won't be because of I've grown tired. It's just because I'm just getting a bit old for it. Like there's no but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, 2026 is exciting with the World Cup coming up. Premier League's still on. Champions League's still on for next year. I'm kind of getting to the point where I kind of need to, think about the next steps of the channel. I think everyone does. It's a very normal thing, I think, in terms of where everyone thinks about what we're going to be doing this time next year. I didn't think I'd still actually be here back in 2024, but I kind of wanted this channel was originally a project that was going to last literally 4 months, and that was it until I went to university, and it's turned into something a lot bigger and a lot more exciting. But there are projects which are going to be. I'm going to start writing. Not tonight, but I might actually do it tonight. Sit in bed watching a film and doing this. That could really take off, but we need to. Time will tell. We need to see. Yeah. So yeah, I might actually call it. In a minute, just because I might actually call it in a minute because I've looks like at the time 10 o'clock nearly. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm an old man now. Sit in bed and watch a film tonight. I'm thinking either Captain America, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, right now, or Cars. Bit of a different list, really, but you know, bit of a weird and a bit different list, but yeah, I'm just kind of not really sure, which is fine. I think anyone's sure these days. We'll leave it like that. And then next time we're streaming on here, I think we're going to do. Well, it won't be this week. We've got a few bits on. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Formula 1 night tomorrow night before I go back to work. Let's see, is Kristen taking off a lot of the. Oh, she's actually taken off the. Oh, she's done a different design. I've put the trapdoors back on this, to be honest, Kristen. They look nice. They did look nice. Got a bed nearby. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna have like a house on each plot. I got a two. Try and cram as many villages in as we can, like a two kind of designed house. I need to draw out some plans for it, but go and see what Kristen's house is up to. No, I don't. I've actually thought it was daytime for a second. I was like, yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think we probably should wrap it up. Nearly 10 o'clock actually is the UK. I'm kind of. It's not that I'm tired. It's just. I think everyone's a bit knackered at the minute. And exhausted. Right then, I think we call it. Well, we've done some nice bits today. We've kind of got some more resources. We've worked on this out here. We've done a bit inside the mountain as well. So we've done a bit of pre-digging. But yeah, we got. I think this is nearly 9, maybe 11 or. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 houses to build, and then a big hall. I think we need to get going on, and then we probably can save some space over there and kind of get some space together over there soon as well. So yeah, 10 houses to build. Kristen says goodbye. I think. So what is this up here? It's new. Oh, I've never seen this before. I've actually never seen that before. Cool beans. Right, Kristen says goodbye. Probably. There we go. And yeah, we'll probably be back. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some Formula 1. I think this is going to be maybe Sunday. I'm predicting Sunday as a could be our next stream on here. I don't know. In fact, it goes quite quickly every time we play this. Kristen's done something random or new. or built something new. I'll see if we can get some other people on as well. But yeah, in the meantime, thank you all very much for watching. I will catch you tomorrow night. Actually, it'll probably be tomorrow afternoon. Depends how things are going in the hood. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, coming along tonight. It's been good fun. Very, very good fun. Yeah, I missed doing the sword block animation. Yeah. Need to get some armor trims on this armor, to be fair. One thing, sting, yeah. Yeah, thanks everybody. I will yeah, I'll catch you all. Oh. Yeah, I will catch you all. Oh, sorry, I'm trying. I've completely missed half your text here. Sorry. Superman was the elite. Yeah. But yeah, thanks very much everybody for watching. I will see you all in a few, probably about 18 hours. Yeah. See you tomorrow for Formula One. I will. Yeah, keep an eye out. But thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Au revoir. À bientôt. Good night. Where the hell is this? Stream end.